How y'all doing?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tennneh, and if you are returning, my name is Vesty. Before we get into this video, please make sure that you are following me on Instagram and TikTok, and make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video. Let's address the elephant in the room. Where have I been? I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere and nowhere and elsewhere and somewhere. Yeah, I know. I'm just chatting, and I'm just chatting at this point. Consistency did not happen last year, and I will own up to it. Feel free to jump me in the comments with tips on how I can be more consistent this year, because that is definitely my goal moving forward. Like, every time I would record, I'm not gonna lie, I recorded so many videos, I just didn't have the energy to edit. That's what it was. And I honestly did prioritize TikTok a bit more than YouTube, but no. YouTube was my first love before TikTok, so I want to make sure both platforms get equal parts of me, because we want growth on everything. I want more people to see me across all platforms. I don't just want to share my message and my energy on TikTok in a, phone screen. I want you guys to watch me on the computer. I want you guys to watch me on your TV. I want you guys to sit on your couch and watch my videos and share my messages and my mission, and yeah. But in the spirit of reflection, let's talk about what has been changing in my life. So as far as the gym, last year I spent a lot of time running. That was one of my major goals, was to make sure that I run in some type of organized event, like a 5K. I wanted it to be a marathon, but I realized a marathon takes a lot more than me preparing for a few months. So I made it my mission. When the opportunity came up, I wanted to run 5K. I was like, we're gonna do this. We're gonna prove to ourselves that diabetes doesn't control this body. We control our body. And exercising and being consistent with diabetes is so hard, because any little movement for more than like 5 minutes can lower your blood sugar. So I had to do a lot of manipulation, a lot of new hacks and tips that I got in like Facebook groups and TikToks to make sure that I was able to be my best self and not compromise my workout for my blood sugar. Obviously, it happens sometimes. I'm better at managing my health and my blood sugars altogether, and preventing hyperglycemia than I was last year. So that's a plus. Wellness update. I've been journaling, especially this year. I'm trying to do the 75 balance challenge. Instead of 75 hard, it's a little bit softer. You still do the 45 minutes of workout. I think it's about 30 to 45 minutes of workout every day. A lot of drinking water. I cut off alcohol for now. So I'm not consuming any alcohol for 90 days. It's almost a month since I actually had alcohol. Nonetheless, I'm doing it. And it's not because I can't be without alcohol or anything. Honestly, I'm doing it because I really want to see my gym gains, and alcohol slows down your body's ability to break down fat and sugar and all that type of stuff. So I want to make sure I'm seeing my hard work, okay? I'm also journaling almost every single day actually, not almost. This is actually my journal right here. Sometimes I'm just chatting. Sometimes I really don't have much to say, but as long as I'm putting pen to paper every day, I think I'm one step closer to being the more mindful person that I am, or the more mindful person that I want to be, especially because I'm in therapy. I have a new therapist. I was with my previous therapist for 2 years, so looking for a new therapist was actually really hard for me. First, I had an intake with someone, and it was very awkward. I don't even want to get into it. Let's save that for another video. But finding a therapist is hard. It was like dating, but I don't want to go into detail with it now, because I'm just giving you updates, and there's so many other updates that I want to give you guys. But yeah, being in therapy forces me to really do the work. And it's one thing to go into therapy venting, but it's another thing to go into therapy venting and actually navigating a plan with your therapist and acting on it when you log off at Zoom. You cannot go into therapy and expect everything to change because you just vented for an hour. So there are some days where therapy is just venting and you just need to get things off your chest. But I'm trying to make sure I'm saving that venting for my journal. But after I vent in my journal, I want to make sure I'm acknowledging what triggers me from the situation and how I can do better. Like, what can I do to get better, you know? In addition to that, I've been talking about my grief a lot, been talking through my grief a lot on TikTok. So if you've been following me on there, you've definitely seen it. I plan to do more of that on this channel. Yeah, it's been 3 years. 3 years since my dad passed, as of like last week or the week before. I'm doing better. It gets really hard. Really hard, but pushing through, doing my best, wanting to help others do their best. And I hope that you guys are receiving the message that I'm putting through these videos. Relationships. Oh yeah. So yeah, me and my boyfriend made 4 years. That's amazing. I know I don't really talk in too much detail about him on here because we're really private, but just wanted to share that milestone because dating in this era, I've heard, is very ghetto. Outside is ghetto. So I really cherish the fact that I found something good in my generation. So shout out to us. Also, speaking of relationships, when it comes to friendships, made a new friend this year. Shout out to her, Aziza. Hopefully she can appear on my channel whenever you're ready. Aziza, if you're ready to be on my channel, let me know. We can do a video. I definitely want to include my friends in my videos a lot more moving forward. Speaking of, I may or may not have a new segment lined up because I don't want to just do vlogs. Oops, I have an alarm. I want to make sure that I'm doing everything on here and doing a lot of chatting on here. I want to make sure I'm showing all aspects of myself because I'm not just vlogs. And vlogs can sometimes get boring, in my opinion. It can. So I want to make sure that you guys are getting well-rounded content, you know, holistic content from me, because I'm not just a girl who wants to just chat in front of a camera all the time, even though it can be really fun. Sometimes, like, I want you guys to get to know me on a deeper level is what I'm trying to say. I want you to get to know me on a deeper level is what I'm trying to say. So stay tuned for that. We're gonna have a lot of guest stars on this channel. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait for this. It's gonna give podcast kind of vibes, but I really don't want to call it a podcast. But if it does lead to that, I guess. Lastly, the biggest update of them all, career update. I got laid off, guys. Yes, I was working in advertising, and advertising had a slew of layoffs last year, and unfortunately, I was one of them. But I'm not upset. I'm not sad. I literally cried about it only the day off, and after that, I never looked back. I looked at it as like my extended vacation, and everything has been looking up since. I'm going back to school. Well, I'm in school right now for an undisclosed purpose that I will not be sharing because like things can change all the time. But going back to school has been very humbling. Like I'm really back to my college student era. Bro, let me tell you how I've been having test anxiety. Test anxiety is a mother. Yeah, I didn't realize that I never had test anxiety. I think I developed test anxiety because I haven't been in school since I graduated in 2021. So going back to school 3 years later was a lot for me. But we're doing the damn thing and we're excelling. I'm essentially finding my why right now. And I hope that you guys continue to join me on this journey. Feel free to drop some purple hearts in a comment with your why. I'm eager to know what your why is for 2025 as we start on this new journey. So share, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.